Well, this is February the 4th. It's Friday, people. TGIF. I just wanted to do a short video and let you know I'm still alive. Morning, honey, honey, my honey. I love you, honey. I think I need to get me a blow up canoe. One of them nice ones, so. Yes, 22, I think, here, Beckers, this morning. I think that's what it said, 21 or 22. It's going to be dropping on down tonight and the next night. I think it's going to get down to about 16, 12. I don't know. It's going to get down low again. It's okay. As soon as this weather clears up, Beckers, I'm gonna be slicing my way up in your direction. That way I can hide out somewhere in a different spot for a while. I got to let the weather get just a little bit warmer though. It's a little bit too cold yet. Yeah, it's going to be that way up here. I think tonight. I think 12. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Haven't heard anything. We were supposed to, but I really don't know. I haven't heard anything from anybody, so I don't know. I haven't even really seen or talked to Evan lately after that, but he said he was going to send me an itinerary, but I never got one. But yeah, I had all the arrangements arranged up here to for them my dogs, to be looked after and all that, so I could go for a few days. But I don't know. We'll see. And Nikki's tired. She just got back from a long, long trip. You know, it always takes me a while to recoup after I've been on a road trip. She did a lot of driving. That driving's hard on you, believe it or not. Well, I'm just going to wait to see when our weather gets better here, and if it does, I'll just go because it's not really that far up to Becca and Rodney's. About maybe what 600 miles or so one way. But I'll have to rest up and stuff. I'll have to find me a place to camp. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do. You got to rest because I'm telling you, I get wore down after them long drives. But keep your eye peeled for me a camping spot that's free, Becker's, around in there somewhere close to you. Because I don't want to get no squatter ticket. You know what I'm saying? For parking somewhere I'm not supposed to. Yeah, yeah. Just find me a little parking place to park at. Yeah, that's all I need. Because I'll probably hang around a few days or so and rest up. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you can text me and let me know where because I don't want certain YouTubers finding out where I'm at. Yep, there's Nikki. There's Nikki. Morning, Nikki. Yeah, we were having some creepy weather though. It's bad. I've been worried about Charles, seriously, because he lives out there where they get dumped a lot of snow, and I haven't seen Charles around lately. I hope he ain't like snowed in somewhere. Honey, are you down? Are you down with the convoy of truckers protesting? Oh, I've been sleeping with that sleeping bag every freaking night since I got the night I got it. Hey, Miranda, good to see you, baby girl. Maybe I don't know. I ain't even sure whose video that was I put up. I don't know. All I know is a lot of smack talking going on. Yeah, they were trying to get me struck. I think they tried to strike SD too. But I went and checked. I went and looked. I didn't have nothing struck on none of my names. So, and all my videos were still up. So, evidently nothing got struck. They tried, though. They tried. Because I got the email why I know they tried. But nothing went away. So, yeah, I'd like to see Honey out there protesting with all them truckers. Which Sybil? Nikki, there's several Sybils. We got a bunch of Sybils. Which Sybil we talking about today? Oh, honey. Honey comes up with some of the cutest names, though. She does. Yeah, I think there's some other Sybils out there, and Honey isn't one of them, though. There's a bunch of Sybils. Yeah, Texas is big. They'll have a lot of truckers. Oh, I think Honey wants to hook up with Jose, and I'm gonna hook up with SD. We traded. I traded Jose for SD. I got the best end of that stick. Yeah, there's a lot of states saying that they could lose power with this weird ass weather. But they'll knock the fire grid out. I know what they'll do. They don't even worry about the weather doing it. They'll just knock the fire grid out. They do it all the time in Arkansas. Oh, hell no. No, we don't give him a choice. No, you can have Jose, honey. Yeah, I'll take SD. Yep. Oh, I love his laugh. He's got a cute laugh, kind of like Evans. Evans got a cute laugh too. I love my honey. Oh no, 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 honey. No, I'm not a double dipper. Yeah, I can't have Jose. We're gonna have to find him. I think he should hook up with Tina. I think Tina and Jose be a good match. I love SD's laugh. He's got a cute laugh. It's kind of sexy. I thought Charles had a cute laugh. I think SD's laugh is better than Charles's. I bet Jose would, 'cause he ain't never had none. He'd rock your world, honey. No, no, hell no. Yeah, I bet. Well, I got money says otherwise, but uh, I'm still waiting on these. What do you call them? These reports on me, subpoenas and court orders and whatever they're trying to do to me. I'm still waiting on them. You have standards. I have Jose. No, Jose's not mine. I think he belongs to Mean Thing now. Mean Thing and Tina. I think I liked her better when she was Twisted Tea, but she don't troll, remember? So don't let that out. I'm sure she changed it to something else now, but yeah, I saw that. Bakers was trying to hook up with Jose. Probably because they think Jose's got a lot of info on people. I think the only info Jose gets is from Tally and Sam, though. So I'm sure it's the same info Baker's already has on everybody. Yeah, but I think Jose likes them big girls. He was uh Jose was wanting to hit on Hogan and Baker's. That you can't get no bigger than that now. They big time. Well, do I need to change my name to Baker's No Moo? Yeah, Jose's a chubby chaser. He is. But most of those truck drivers I've seen are chubbies. I heard because they sit behind a steering wheel all day long driving. They don't ever get out. Most of them are chubbies. That's why Jose likes truckers. Baker's No Moo. JD may want to make him a Baker's No Moo name too. Yep, you're too skinny, honey. Honey's way too skinny. I grew me a pot belly just for Evan. Oh, she probably already has. Yeah, she didn't tell Fakers that she cloned Fakers too, though, did she? See, Fakers don't know a whole lot. Huh? Yeah, well, I still got skinny legs and skinny everything, but I got my little 2 inch, I got my little love handle going on. I'm saving that for when I get me a man. Men like them love handles. So I got me a little one going on. Ain't very big, but it's getting there. My dad always used to say that them big girls was warm in the winter and shady in the summer. But my mom wasn't a very big person. She was real tiny and petite. So evidently he didn't like them big girls too well. I wonder if she sent Jose a pair of cutters to cut them brake lines with, because he wouldn't know what to buy. She'd have to send them to him. Oh, you're a tall cup of cookies there, honey. I'm always glad when I can get back to my camper. I love in my camper. I love hanging out in it. Yep. Well, that I was gonna say, because he ain't gonna know what to buy. So I know he got dumped a lot of money yesterday for his hotel and all that shit. He sure did. I was just trying to get him to take Cypress to the vet because she's got that cough again, but he got her some cough syrup. I guess he's gonna doctor her right up. Oh, Lordy me. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some. Oh, it snowed. It did snow last night. There's snow on the ground out there. Not a lot, not even enough to cover it, but there's snow out there. So we got snow last night a little bit. Got ice all over my windows of my van. Oh, Lordy Lord. Well, I guess we just wait and see what their next move is. You must have pooped, honey. I always weigh less after I poop. I should just start weighing my poop bucket every week and see how much weight I lose. I think that's a good idea. Get me some scales and weigh it up. I used to have some scales, but I don't know what happened to them. I probably gave them away. I know them scales they use at that doctor's office isn't right. Because I'd weigh on other scales at home and get a completely different weight. I got sniffles. Okay, now got that. Yeah, I didn't even. I made me a scrambled egg and cheese sandwich for breakfast, but I didn't make me no coffee yet. I know I got a few things to do today, and I wanted to run to the store, stockpile drinks and snacks and stuff because I guess if I'm going to be cooped in for the weather for just a few more days, I'm going to need a few snacks. I'd like to have some Timmy's coffee. It's a couple big donuts to go with it. You know what I mean? Do they sell donuts there, honey, when you get the coffee? Oh, the little round, the donut holes? Honey, I like those too. I like plain glazed donuts and the little donut holes, either one. Those, actually, that one store I go to, they have honey glazed donuts, and those are way better than the regular glazed donuts. Yeah, the little roundy ones. I'm just making me a couple cigarettes real quick. I didn't smoke hardly nothing yesterday. I slept a lot. Well, Texas usually gets ice storms. I lived in Texas in the Dallas area, but they used to always get ice storms in January. Yeah, but they really couldn't drive very well in it. I learned how to drive in snow and ice in Indiana. That's actually where I learned to drive at. They had a lot of snow and ice. 24, huh, Miranda? Damn. Yeah, it's a little colder than that here, but it's gonna be even colder the next couple nights, but it'll be all right. I got my sleeping bag now. My feet have not been cold once, not once, since I've been in that sleeping bag. I know Tina got awful bent because he gave me that sleeping bag. I guess she doesn't want people to stay warm. Oh, there it is. Found my lighter. I haven't heard any more about Tasha because if they put her in there on that 2 week psychiatric lockdown, she won't be able to make phone calls, write letters, or nothing till they get done with that. So I'm sure I don't guess anybody's heard from her yet. Huh. Hell, I still got to do laundry, get my porta potty emptied. Because it turned cold. It was cold. Well, it was cold before I got back here. I haven't been able to get out in this weather and do shit. But I'm hoping it warms up a little bit today. Think if I go to the store, I'll drive my other vehicle. That way, in case they got any cops looking for me, they won't spot my van. I got that other vehicle here I can drive, or the truck. I'll wait till my son-in-law gets home, probably drive his truck. I like his truck better. Got a nice truck. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna put it out on here, because Snoop Dogg's is looking for me. I ain't letting them know where I am. But here in a couple weeks, as weather warms back up, hopefully I'll get to come and see you. Or I may go out later on too. Once this weather gets a little bit better and stash out out in Arizona for a little while. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got some, I'll tell you, yeah, I'll tell you later in private. Uh, yeah, when I got back in Arkansas too, yeah, I found out there was remember I told you I knew who the one CI was? Uh, well, their house burned to the ground while they were out of town. They getting them one by one by one. Yeah, every one of them people on that snitch list. Yeah, I figured that'd probably be their next move. You know what I'm saying? They'll be writing to some of them people in prison, and they'll get their address because they know who's who and what's what. And yeah, I thought about writing them a letter, giving them a couple names. Oh, because they don't know nothing. These people think they know something. They don't know nothing. They have no earthly idea about nothing. They just think they do because they read what was put in a news media article. That's why I gotta keep an eye out, see when my motion's gonna get filed. Because I don't have to show up for court. My lawyer can show up in my behalf when my motion gets put in and all that, and I have to show up for that. I'm gonna mail them some more evidence so here shortly. I think the best thing would do would be copy all that stuff onto a disk. That's going to be the easiest way, and then send it over to my lawyer. Oh yeah, you don't ever want to shut your heat off. All your pipes will freeze and bust. Because that's what I had to do after the after I finally got the squatters out of there and I got the electric back on. Took me 2 weeks to repair all those water pipes. And I did all that myself, every bit of it. Every time I'd fix one, another one would blow. I fixed all mine. It took 2 weeks. It was all the pipes were on the outside though, so it didn't ruin anything on the inside, but still took me 2 weeks to fix them all. It started blowing at the well pump. The big knuckle blew first. I fixed it, and then it went right down the line. Every time I turned the water on, next one down would blow. Every time it got to a knuckle, it'd blow. I spent 2 weeks running back and forth to the hardware store picking up fittings I didn't have because I keep stockpile. I got a whole tub of stockpile of extra parts just in case I need them. And then my heat tank burnt out that I had it all wrapped in. It burned up. Had to buy a new heat tank for it. Them ain't cheap either. So I've had to spend a lot of money on a lot of this stuff, just to make sure there's hot and cold running water. Yeah, they'll have to do a lot of repairs, honey. But if they could afford to go to the Philippines on vacation, they could afford to fix their water pipes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a for my van. I think I'm gonna buy me one of those 18 or 20-foot gas line hoses so I can run the hose to my tank on the back so I don't have to keep changing out those little bottles. Those little bottles are really expensive. And get a one of those tees where you can, if one tank goes dry, you can close that one off and open the other one up. That way I could be running off two tanks all the time. I won't. Then I could take that one tank off while I'm running on the other one and go get it filled. I haven't done that yet either. And good morning, lurkers. We have a lot of lurkers in here this morning. Got two people talking, 16 in the room. Yeah, I'm just glad Eddie decided to do a little recording because I would have not known what they were up to if he hadn't. Yeah, I got to get that one SD card too out of my dash cam. I got some video on there. I wanted to uh, fix and upload it too when I went out last time. I gotta find my grocery list. Here it is. Put in my purse. So when I go out, I can get my stuff I need. There we go. I love my little notebook I got. It says start your dream time. And we're going to do the dog lips call an hour earlier Sunday. He wants to do it an hour earlier. It'll be 12 o'clock Central Time instead of 1. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to take out some more life insurance too, just in case. Them brake lines, in case something happens to them. I'm just glad I called her out, though, before she had a chance to harm anyone else. Da 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 da. Well, 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 well. I guess all we got in here is our lurkers now. I guess I'll just kick back and let them lurk. Hmm. It looks like snow clouds in the air again. Hey Juan, how you doing, baby? I like all your emojis. Yep, you got the love and the United States and the eagle and the Statue of Liberty and the Canada flag. Yep, all working together, huh? I gotta try to get a hold of uh my bail bondsman today too. Make sure I got him on call. You never know what them idiots will try pulling out their dirty stinking socks next. Yeah, we had a little snow again last night. We had ice and rain all day, and but there's just a little bit of looks like snow on the ground. Not even much at all. Not even enough to cover it. But we'll see. It's just supposed to be getting cold now. Temperatures dropping again. But I got my handy dandy sleeping bag now. I can stay warm as day. My floor in my van ain't cold. I've got it pretty well insulated. I think I need to redo my insulation up underneath my camper again. Sam, he sleeps down there at that same place every night down there by that water. Guess they haven't run him off yet. Where he sees that big sunrise and sunset, that's where he sleeps. But he's got three dogs to keep him warm. One, he don't need a sleeping bag. He got three fur burgers. Oh, my dog Sam. Sam sleeps wherever he wants. Sometimes he likes it in the van, and sometimes he likes it in the camper. And yeah, that one. I got Wiggles too. Remember, and the cat. Yeah, I had to go out yesterday and break the ice in the dogs' water bucket because yeah, it was froze up. Yeah, same. Yeah, because my dogs don't pee where they sleep. My dogs go outside to pee. And the cat too. The cat'll go outside and sleep. Sam and Wiggles both like the cold, Juanito. They were bred for cold weather, both of them. They've got that double triple fur on them. It's hard to brush out in the summer, when to get that winter hair out of them to keep them cool, but they get a big nice winter coat on them in the winter. Yeah, that's the way my dogs are too. They would rather go out and pee on the fence by the neighbors or somewhere than pee in their own yard. Or they pee on my tires. I wonder if dog pee will dry rot your tires because the dogs they pee on my tires all the time. Yeah, well, if they're bred for cold weather, one they are, and my corgi and Sam both are. They're both bred for cold weather. That's what they're bred for. They prefer cold weather where I prefer it hot. They love the cold weather. And they don't even like water. They don't like to go swimming either. Oh, it reminds me, I gotta call and see if I got my letter from my POA so I can pay my POA dues. Now, little dogs aren't bred for cold weather. They my little Chihuahua I had, she had to lay in front of a heater all summer and winter long. She didn't like cold at all. She's like me. It gets down below 50 degrees, she froze. I haven't checked the weather to see what it is up in Arizona, my property there yet. So yeah, them little doggies, they like to be wrapped in a little warm blankie, laying on a heating pad. I got a heating pad for my little bitty dog, but she didn't weigh. She weighed under 5 pounds. Yeah, Sam, he's my dog. Sam, he's goofy. He likes to get out. He'll get out there. He'll get out there and run around when it's sleeting. I think he likes to feel it hitting on his fur. He's kind of goofy, but he don't like water. He don't like to go swimming. He won't get near swimming. That's why when I take him down to water areas, he don't even want to try to get down there and go get in the water. He hates water except to drink it. A little bit longer here. It's 7:48 here. About 9 o'clock, I'll go out there and bust up their water. I'm sure it's probably froze again. Bust it and put fresh water in it. Break it up, dump it out or something. Put fresh water in it. Yep, they will. They got to stay warm though. Them little doggies do. They weren't bred for cold weather. Yeah, I hope Jose got a blanket for Cypress so she could stay all snuggly and warm. Yeah, I just tell Sam, I open up the door to the van. I tell him, go in Sam's house. He'll go right on in there. He thinks that's his house. I say, go in Sam's house and just point, and he'll just jump right up in there and go get in his little bed. Jose has Cypress a dog bed, but it's at his parents' house. I guess he can't. No, I didn't see the coat, but I heard him talking about it. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of those the dog beds like he's got at his parents' house. I had two or three different sizes of those. My dogs didn't care for them though; they were too thin. Sam's dog bed's a Kong bed. It's about 6 inches thick. It's real fluffy, you know. And then he's got a. I gave him a blanket matching my blanket, a burgundy. He's got a burgundy blanket. He a fuzzy, fleecy blanket. He likes to sleep under and lay his head on. Yep, he should get him a raincoat. I had a raincoat for Sam, but the neck part of it was too big. I had to get it big to fit around his body, and the neck of it was too big. And I think I gave it to somebody because he couldn't wear it because the neck was too big. And Wiggles can't wear clothes because his little short feet, his legs are only 4 inches long, and he walks out of his clothes. He just takes them off and walks right out of them. He does his harnesses the same way. I had to buy him a special harness. I had to get Wiggles a harness like a cat harness. And I think he's gained weight again. It's not going to fit him now. I'm going to have to get him another one. I got him an extra large because that was the biggest size I could find in that particular one, that style that would stay on him. You put it up, puts his legs so it's kind of like a coat, and then it wraps around and velcros. But them regular harnesses, he just walks right out of them. He takes them off. I know, poor little things, poor little old legs are they're 4 inches tall. He's right on the ground, you know. But I don't know how many different harnesses for him, and he couldn't wear any of them. I have to get the one that's like a coat for a cat. It's a funny kind of a harness. But I'm gonna have to try to find an XXL because this one he gained some more weight. He's getting fatter. He already was fat, but now he's getting fatter. I keep those orange collars on them. That way, deer hunters and stuff won't mistake them for deer and shoot them. He's a spoiledy though, one Wiggy is. The kids like to walk him on his leash. And he just goes and walks right with them too. It gives the kids something to do, you know. I got a big old tough leash for Sam, one of them big, round, thick, heavy ones. Yep. Yeah, my friend, she said, he's not cute. He's too cute. Well, I didn't know he was going, when I first got him, he was a little puppy, you know. I had no idea he's going to turn out that big and fat and heavy. I didn't know corgis got that big. Actually, when I first got him, I didn't even know he was a corgi. I thought he's a freaking like a weenie dog or something, right? Now he looks like a potbelly pig with no legs and a big fat. His body's way over a foot across the back of him, way up over that. He's big. I'm thinking he's getting closer to 60 pounds now because I know he was right around 50, but he's gained some weight. Well, he gets to eat good. He eats his dog food, but then he gets to chew on deer bones and deer legs, and he gets to eat him up some wild deer meat, and he gets some good feeding out here. I give him a little bit of scraps, table scraps, but not much. I know one. Yeah, go. I haven't made any coffee today. I'm drinking a root beer this morning, as cold as it is. Drinking me a nice cold root beer. But I already ate breakfast and all that jazz. I got a couple more things to clean out and empty out of my van, and I need to go to the store, get me a bath today, and I'm not going to do laundry today though. I don't feel like messing with that today. I got enough projects to do today, provided it warms up just a little bit out there. I figure at least about maybe 1 or 2 o'clock it ought to warm up and I can get a few things done. Go stockpile some more. Gotta go get me some more coffee and some chips and some snacks and stuff, and because we're supposed to get some cold weather, because we still could get iced in. Oh, I love stretching out in this sleeping bag. I do. I ain't kidding. It warms the feet. It warms everything. I haven't even been sleeping in my gloves. I usually wear my gloves and my hat. I always wear my hat though. Well, campers are a little airy around the windows, especially this vintage one, because those, them rubber seals around your windows, they kind of seep a little air through them. Because I didn't change out none of that. I left it original. I used to go put plastic on the outside of the windows, but I didn't mess with it this winter. I'll be out there in just a little bit, Sam. Yep, he talking to his mom. He said, "Hey, mom." Yeah, it's okay. I can just talk to myself. I'm pretty good at that. According to Tina, it's a psychological disorder. At least I haven't caught the COVID yet. Yeah, it must be really, really cold, bad cold yesterday in Arkansas. I kept getting texts telling me the courts was closed, the judges was closed, the frickin' clerk's office was closed, the doctor's offices was closed. I never did get no notification that schools was closing. I'm sure they all were though. 'Cows don't get cold and horses don't get cold. They stay out in pastures all the time. There's a lot of those around in the country. And I see them. I don't care how cold it is. They're out there just grazing around, eating their hay and their feeds and drinking their water. Yeah, you was lucky, Nikki, with that. Yeah, that wind. Was that wind hitting you? The crosswinds? That's what I don't like, those crosswinds. Yeah, at least we know, yeah, we know Baker's no moo is safe. That's all that matters. Cause I sure worry about them people. Don't want nothing in the world to happen to them. Yeah, but man, hey, that rain, that rain coming through Texas, hey, that stuff got so hard. I was driving through there once, Nikki, and I honestly had to pull to the side of the road. My windshield wipers, and they were new wiper blades, and they still couldn't keep that water pushed off my windshield so I could see out it. I had to pull over on the side of the road and just wait till that storm passed on by a little bit. That rain with that wind pushing it ain't nothing nice. I know when you had to go through Texas. Yeah, I'm a scaredy cat though. I'll just pull over and stop. I ain't gonna chance it. Hey, there's my twin sister, my other one. Yeah, Tina says that me and Lisa and me and Nikki are sisters. Yeah, if you hadn't, it would all been blowed out all over the highway, probably. Yeah, 'cause that's the way I did. I had my we call it my tarp and bungee what do you call them, ratchet straps and shit. And I had my generator shit strapped down good. It's okay. I don't mind being y'all's sister. She says we're glued at the hip. I thanked her for that compliment. She can come up with some concoctions though, 'cause I ain't never said a word about her hubby. Except for I don't only thing I've said was I don't see how he could stand to put up with her. But there wasn't no death. She said I wish death on him. Hell, I don't even know the dude. I don't wish death on anyone anyway. Of course she does, but she never shows them. I'd like to see some all this proof they got. Or maybe it'll be proof like the video. Remember the video that Tally made where he clipped two or three parts of different sections of a live stream together, make it sound like because I was talking about two or three different subjects, but he clipped them all together, made it sound like I was cooking drugs. Yeah, maybe she's got some of them kind of clips. All the whacked out live people do that. I don't know. I ain't never in my life seen a bunch of. If she calls me a habitual liar, man, I think, are you looking in the mirror again? Are you reflecting? Yeah. Oh yeah. She could do video. She admits it. She said she has all kind of video editing software. Well, I don't because I can't edit videos. I don't even know what kind of software to use to edit videos, but she sure can because she admits it. She's not very good at it, but she can do it. Tally's not very good at it either. You could see where he clipped that video he made. All you gotta do is run it at real slow speed and you can see where all the clips were in it. That's why I didn't even bother. I just left it up. Yeah, I know. Her and Mean Thing both want me dead. Ginger, good morning, sweetie. I'm still alive, Ginger. Nobody cut my brakes or slit my throat or nothing. I'm okay. I'm still here. That's the only reason I'm checking in. Well, of course they are. If Baker's No Moo says so, of course they're wonderful creatures. And my dog don't bark with a sore throat either. Yes, I'm still here. I'm still very careful, though. I'm still hiding from them because I know they're up to no good. Yeah. Well, actually, my oldest YouTube channel name was 2009, but that was my brand channel, and I canceled it. I still say I knew her from the gaming community years ago. I think she was one of those old bags in there that was trolling people. Yeah, she been trolling people for many years. Back in the gaming. See, she plays those games. Yeah, she's been in the gaming communities back before we all even started on coming in YouTube. But he's never took that dog to a vet. There's no proof that he's ever took that dog to a vet. Never. Remember, he said he was going to make that appointment, and then he waited till he got away from that city where the vet was to try to get an appointment for the dog. Remember, he was all kind of miles away from it. He don't take that dog to no vet. Lisa, if they did, they'd take it out and play with it. Yeah, I know. I believe you. I think I remember hearing all that. But what I'm saying is Jose was, I forgot where he was, but there was a vet there. He was supposed to be getting an appointment with the vet. Instead, he got a ride out of there and was like, I don't know how far away from there. When finally he decides to take the dog to the vet, of course, there's no vet around there where he went to. So then he couldn't get it in the vet. That was when the dog's throat was messed up before. Yeah, at least they're all here now. Now we know where they're at. I'm telling you, I knew some of these people, a lot of people from like 20 years ago, back in the gaming community. I still think half of them don't take their freaking psycho meds they're supposed to be taking. Yeah, I don't think she can drive, Lisa's why. She said she was going to crawl if she had to because she can't drive. I'm going to guess her old husband drives. They got that new brand new truck she's sporting off, but yeah, they need crab apple pies. I think that's what they've been eating, Ginger, crab apple pies, 'cause they sure are crabby. You what I'm talking about? Them old crab apples? that fall out of them trees, some great old big, ugly, bitter tasting things. You're actually not supposed to eat them. Yeah, they're crab apples. No, they just get so bent over words on a screen. I ain't never seen the likes of it. And then they're gonna sue you because of something you said on in a chat room. Yeah, crab apples for them. Yeah, for them old crabby things. Yeah, they're crabby. They probably do eat crab apples. Well, it's what he does. I think it's the meth, Nikki. I think he gonna come out just like Rick did. He's gonna be in that uh where you have to go in that rehab probably for long. Yeah, deformation. Yeah, deformation. Have you heard the way Tina talks? She can't eat. She can't pronounce words worse than Jose. Maybe they went to the same school. I don't know. Yeah, but I see Tally following right behind what just happened to him. Remember how bad Rick always said said I was on meth and I was doing this and that and whatever. It come to find out it was him all along, not me. And see, Tally does the same thing. That's what I'm saying. So you watch and see if Tally don't roll out and have to be in rehab. I mean, anybody that videos their spouse naked as a jaybird on a live stream, hey, they got to have something wrong in their brain. I know it's worse than fingernails on a chalkboard, Nikki. It is. It really is. And that other one I can't stand to hear is Hog Ann. I know it looked just like Sam's. I couldn't believe that. I expected more. I did. I expected more out of Rick. I expected to be a bigger package. I was let down. I was really let down, Nikki. Oh, to listen to her talk, she's got all this education and blah, blah, and she can't even pronounce words properly. Her grammar sucks. But I can promise you everything that Green Thing was saying was pure out and out lies. Because that 74-page report told the truth and nothing but the truth about what happened with that ordeal. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Nikki. They're all dirty dogs. Yeah, if you share anything with any of them whacked out lies people in private, you can guarantee you half of YouTube's going to have it by the next day. Oh, I would, Ginger. Hell, I'd go sit in his lap and fly the plane. Yeah, he does have a nice ass. Yeah, I've seen his ass a few times, Nikki. He showed his ass more than one or two times. But yeah, he does have a nice ass. But honestly, when that thing came out looking like Sam's, I'm like, holy fuck. I mean, it looked exactly like Sam's. It was about maybe not more than 2 inches long with a big, shiny, glossy, manipulated mushroom top on the top of it. He does have a nice ass, though. He really does. That's why I expected more out of the front package. A counterfeit ass. No, he's got a nice firm. His ass looks kind of firm. Where somebody sits around on it all day long. It's kind of firm. But see, Ginger, what he did? Oh, for about a year, he went around calling me a meth user and a meth this and a meth that. And I ain't never done meth in my life. But get this. Next thing we know, he's in rehab. Guess what for? To get him off of meth. So when they're reflecting on you with stuff, 9 chances out of 10, that's what's going on in their life. That's why I just laugh at them. I already ate breakfast. I got ahead of the game, Lisa, because you know. Yep, and that too. Yeah, yeah, and then what he said about her when she turned 11. Remember what he said he'd do to her when she turned 11? And then that nasty fat child hurting slime ball trying to make people think I killed my fucking cat. I ain't never put no fucking rat poison up underneath my trailer. Not a bit. We had them electric things that run them away. And then I put those little bars, I put them up in the cabinets where the cat didn't get, and in the ceiling where the cat didn't get. I never put nothing up underneath my floor except for bleach when I killed them sand fleas one year. She just make up one lie after another and expects everybody to believe it. Hell, I wouldn't even put poison on my garden vegetables. Honey, you got odd socks? You know what I did with mine? I made moisture collectors out of my odd socks. I think I'm gonna. Mm, thank you. I think I'm gonna make some coffee. No, I ain't. Well, I guess I could cook some. I'll let my coffee pot still out in the van. Dang it, I ain't brought it in yet. Er, I got it. I can do it in the mic. I can heat the water in the microwave. I'm just making coffee. I'll be right back. I haven't gone anywhere. Just can't reach chat. Mm, this looks good. And my sweet and low. Okay, got everything in the cup now. Uh, Oh, it looks good. Mm, mm. Good coffee, y'all. Ha ha ha. Morning, hippie. But I think my double D's have went to a triple D. I'm having a hard time keeping them in the bra. I'm, I'm on my live stream. Yep, love pillows. Yeah, I had to get the last time I had to get a 3D bra. I didn't know they grew. They don't look like they're that big, but that's what I have to get. Ah, boy, that coffee is good. Man, that shit is the bomb. I didn't make any coffee yesterday and day before. Yeah, and I need to get my nail polish remover out and strip my nails today and redo them. Mm. Is Hogger in here? Exactly, hippie. That's what I had to do. As soon as I got back here, I pulled mine off. Wow. Hogger, are you staying warm? I bet. Oh, I don't envy you at all, Hogger. Yeah, that stuff ain't nothing nice, honey. You stay warm, Hogger. Stay warm, and I'd pile up inside and would like me. I become a hermit when that weather hits cold like that. I hermitize myself. I don't go nowhere. Yeah, I was listening to the snowplow out there snow plowing at SD's last night. Sound like they were scraping the pavement up with it. Yeah, Cliff, I think you're getting about the same weather we're getting up on this end now. But I wouldn't try riding that motorcycle out in this mess. That'd be too dang cold. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do if it warms up here a little bit today. I'm gonna go stock up on me some more supplies. Don't they put sand or salt on the roads, Hogger, in the areas where they get a lot of snow like you do? I know when I lived in Indiana that I think they salted the roads and sanded the bridges. I think's the way they did it. That was nice of you, Hogger. She probably didn't want to drive in it. I don't blame her. Not that she don't know how. That stuff's scary. It's creepy. I've been worried about Charles, you guys. I'm hoping Charles didn't get snowed in and couldn't get out to get supplies or nothing. Anybody heard from Charles or seen him? Yeah, they use salt up in Indiana too, but they put sand on the bridges and overpasses. Yeah, that's true. They got to scrape all that shit up first because it won't do no good. It won't melt it. I use swimming pool salt in Arkansas to keep my porch and steps and my walkway out to my vehicle all cleared and keep it melted off. I used my swim. Oh, I kept extra bags of swimming because I had a pool at one time until the tornado tore it up. But so I had a bunch of extra bags of pool salt, and I took that pool salt and used it to melt my snow away. It works good, by the way. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the last couple days when that storm's been so bad, I've been. Oh, you got him blocked. Well, unblock him so you can tell me if you see him somewhere. I've been worried about him. Seriously. There's a few people I don't give two shits about, but I do worry about Charles. People that I know that are actually up in really bad snow areas. Yeah, let me know because I do worry about him, Nikki. I know he thinks my van's creepy and all that, but I think deep down inside he really likes me. I like him. I think he's cool. Damn, 83. Oh Lord. Well, I'd kill for an 83-degree weather today. I'd go kill a deer. I'd go kill a deer if I could get 83 degrees today. I love it. That's how I know it's him when he comes in those other names because he always says, I never cared for somebody, whoever happened to be in the chat. And I always can spot him. I think it's his way of letting me know it's him. You know what I'm saying? But he always lets me know it's him. That's why I know he likes me. I mean, not really like loves me, but he likes me. He's never said he never really cared about me, but he did say my van was creepy because it's kind of creepy looking. But once I get it, if I ever get the the wrap done on it, it won't be so creepy looking. And he'd really like it now that I got an air conditioner in the back window, Nikki. He'd love that. Me and him could sit up in my van, kick that air conditioner on, sit in there and just smoke big old fat hooter one right after another. We could just keep loading that bowl. Yep, that's good, Becca. Yeah, I've got groceries. I just need a few snacks and some more root beers and chips, stuff like that. Some little odds and ends. Maybe another a box of eggs, because I'm sure all if these hens here are laying any eggs, they're going to be frozen. I got about a dozen left, but I like scrambled egg sandwiches in the morning in the winter because it's warm. I like cereal in the summer because then you could put cold milk on it and it's cold. So, or in the summertime, cereal and sometimes and oatmeal sometimes in the winter too. I like. Which one, Nikki? Which one? Which one's waiting to pounce? There's a bunch of them. You got 6 inch sea Beckers? I got about. I don't even got enough, and it's only in a part. Didn't even cover the grass up this time. Less than we didn't. Even, well, last time we only got 2 inches. This ain't even a probably a quarter of an inch. It ain't much. I'm kind of watching to see if it's going to start snowing again. I see icicles dangling everywhere. Oh, Beckers. Oh, I got you. I thought you was talking about one of them other hyenas. Yeah, no, Becker. I can't believe you got all that much of snow there. I bet out at my property in Arizona they got a lot of snow too. That's about what they get a year, 4 to 6 inches average a year. Only time I had more was in Indiana, and we'd have 3 or 4 to 6 feet up there, plus drifting. We had a lot of snow in Indiana. It was bad there. I never even had snow when I was in Colorado because I wasn't up near the mountains. And when I was in Pueblo, it was in the 80s about all winter. Never even got no snow. I may go back up there and get me an apartment. Well, 'cause I got plans. Yep. Yeah, they were just trying to take out some of the competition when they was going sideways at Becca and Rodders, 'cause that's all they wanted to do is take out some of their competition. But it didn't work, 'cause Rodders and Becca ain't scared of nobody. They're like me. They ain't got no fear bones. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting till they take me to court. so I can countersue and get that house out there in Jersey or New York, whichever side she thinks she lives on today. You know that's what I'll do, don't you, Nikki? If they sue me, I will countersue. Definitely. Oh, I know Becker's ain't scared. Becker's is like me. Becker's is native, man. She'll be kicking ass and taking names. Honestly, I'd be more scared of Becker's than I would any of them fools. 'Cause Becker's ain't gonna play round. Well, should we have some pipe this morning, y'all? Rah, rah, rah. I gotta get me a poker though. I think I'm starting to clog up, and I don't have my wire in here. Maybe I do. I gotta go look for it. Hmm. And no coughing, huh? Yep. No, I'm serious, man. It's I'm Native American too, and I could tell you about us natives. We're kind of hard to deal with, but definitely don't have fear bones in our body. First off, they'd have to find me, Nikki. You know what I mean? And they have no idea where I'm at. They have no idea where I'm at. None whatsoever. I got a lot of family. I could visit family the rest of my life and they'd find me. Hey, I'm back. I had a phone call. It was just a minute. I got a guest going to come in and uh come on the panel and talk. Yeah, my neighbors have cameras, but I don't have any on my property anymore. The but the problem is I got all my cameras on my vehicle and my camper and stuff. I got cameras. I got that dash cam gets the front. I got me a little spy cam to hook to the back. And then I got my phones and devices that I can turn them on, point them anywhere I want to. My tablet, my laptop. No, I made coffee earlier. I got to go over here and look see real quick about my mods in here. I'm here. I'm just I got to load up this other name. There it is. Now I was just checking to make sure I had everybody their mod wrenches. I got somebody coming over in a few minutes to get on the panel and chat to us. Some of you'll know who she is, some of you might not. Lisa's going to go get naked hot chocolate. I guess I need to go ahead and uh, drop my link. I got to see if I gave Hippie her wrench. I think I did. Let me look. Nope. Okay, Hippie, I put your wrench on now. I didn't have mods. I just, when I went live on this and last time I got some of them modded up. Well, I still got a bunch of more to mod when they come in. I don't remember if I got Hogger modded or not. If not, when he comes back, I'll get him. I went back and I couldn't find It would only go back so far, so I couldn't look see if he had a wrench or not. I'm having naked Hillsboro's cappuccino, white caramel something. Don't give her one. You want to time her out? Damn. Sorry. Oh, he's blue. Okay, thank you, Nikki. I couldn't scroll back that far to see. There's Benny. Is Benny got? Let me see if Benny's got his. I don't remember. Oh, you do now. You do now, Benny. I'm getting wrenches on this channel now. Damn. Excuse me, y'all. You got your wrench now, though, Benny. Oh, you're welcome. I'm like I said, I wasn't leaving you out. I just been trying to get them in there because I didn't have any on this channel. And I still got to redo my other. I still got to add more on Lipstick Hick too because I only got part of people modded in there again. Well, I've got my new laptop now, so if I do get a rogue mod, I can fix it real easy. See, so it doesn't matter. Benny, was you naked? You better cover up. You know Tally been wanting to see that weenus. Cover it up, Benny. Don't let nobody see it. He's having a fit cow over that. I kid you not. He got mad at Allison. Me and Allison's trying to tell Tally you got a weenus, and even Allison tried telling him, and he went off. Allison pegged him down about 4 notches, though. She did good. Look what Nikki said, Benny. Hey, Tally, honestly, Tally said, seriously, Tally said if Benny show him his junk, he'd leave YouTube forever. He won't, but that's what he said. You know he won't leave. This is YouTube's all he's got. Let everyone see it. Yeah. Benny, he's jealous because he's probably going to turn out seriously just like Rick, and his little weenus ain't going to be no bigger than Sam's, just like Rick's did. I honestly thought Rick would be hung like a damn horse, but I was let down. Well, either that or our teeth, Nikki. He bought your teeth. He says I ain't even got teeth. Next thing you know, he's going to say he bought my teeth too. It's me and Nikki's teeth and Benny's wanker. That's all he wants to talk about. Yeah. Oh man, I swear. I bet you everybody in his chats mutes that top so they don't have to listen to him play that guitar. I know they're doing it because ain't nobody wants to hear that crap. Yeah, when they're bullies, they usually ain't got nothing in the package area. Hey, Nikki, every time we see him from now on, we ought to holler out, "Where's the beef? Where's the beef?" Yeah, Rick don't come in my channel. He never does. Rick actually gave me a wrench on his channel for a while, and then he flip flopped again and went back to the dark side and started. He took my wrench away, and yeah, no, they don't never. Well, look at Jose. Look how many got. You don't know Jose owes some in probably 10 states. I'm not kidding. Very failure to pay fines, failure to appears, failure to all kinds of shits. I bet Jose's got warrants out the ass on him. Seriously. If he owes all that many fucking court costs and shit. I pay my shit if I owe it, man. I do. I don't give them no chance to come at me. I don't even think I'm sub to him on this name at all. I'm only sub to very few of y'all. Yeah, Juan, I got plans on staying inside and keeping warm. If it warms up, I'm gonna make me a little trip to the store, get me some supplies. And other than that, that's it. Oh, she could keep him in line if hey, I mean, I always knew she could, but once I seen her naked, I know she can keep him in check. But she just don't do it. Maybe he's trolled her so much he's got her afraid of him. Yeah, Tally wanted me to come visit him so Angie could beat me up. I think she'd beat him up before she would me, threatening to beat up elderly women. See how stupid they are? Me too now, Juan. Uh-oh, I got to go see what Juan's. Oh, I thought you was talking to me, Juan. Hell, that's okay. Stoned is good as long as somebody ain't stoning you with stones. That would not be good. I know a few people that would love to stone me to death. They would love to throw rocks at me until I'm dead. Yeah, but I think he's what do you call it? He's trolled her into being uh scared of him. I think that's what he does. He probably trolls her at her work. Probably calls up there and makes crank calls to her job and shit. You know how he does. Yeah, I don't mind the rock, Vinny, but I don't. I've just never liked metal. I'm old. You gotta forgive me, but I do like rock and roll. I always go in regardless of what you're playing, though, Vinny, and give you a like. I think that's what he wanted to do to Sarah Jane too, Nikki. Remember? He might have blocked you, Vinny. I haven't been to his channel, so I don't know if he's got me blocked or not. Yeah, Nikki, he does. Go down to some of his older videos, and in one of them, he says that the people are uh like merely throwaways. You know, he had a word for it. What did he call that? I can't remember. But no, go down and watch some of his older ones first. His older ones are the better ones. Oh, Sam's always leaving me threats. And then he thinks because he deletes and removes his comments that I don't get to see them, but I do because I get them in an email. It's all printed out right there, and then I just screenshot the email, and then I save the email. And that's how I know what Sam's troll names are, because he always leaves the comments in his troll names. He used to do. Used to leave them in his rubber tramp, but I can't block that name from that from being in my chats unless it's in there. So I have to catch his troll names. I got a whole list of them blocked though. I keep making him come in more, so eventually we'll know all his troll names. Oh, okay, Nikki, that'll be cool. Well, I've got some clips on my community page on my other channel, my main channel, and yeah, so they can hear a lot of what's going on with the threats and shit on me. Is that how it works, Nikki? Like if you block somebody in there, then like if I block fakers, fakers can't time me out. Haha, right? Yeah, oh yeah, they got their other minions in there. You'd have to go in there and block them all. Block all the mods before you start typing. I don't have no guitar. I don't have drums anymore. I don't got nothing. I don't got a keyboard anymore. My keyboard actually went out. The electric part where it turns everything on, the switch in it went out. Yeah, I had an 81 key Casio. I love playing that thing too. Drums is my favorite though. I had a Fender electronic drum set, Nikki, but when I downsized, I got rid of all my musical equipment. I got rid of everything except for my harmonicas. I got two of those. Well, he's had at least three people trying to teach him to play guitar, and he still can't play not one chord. I try to tell him if he'll learn G major, the rest of them will come easy, but he won't listen. And I don't even know that much about playing a guitar. I know that much. Hell, he could Google how to play it, and it'd teach him every fucking chord. It'd teach him everything. He won't, but I don't guess he knows how to Google. Mm, boy, that coffee is good. Well, I know that. And plus, he doesn't have, you got to have talent. You got to be born with that talent to be good, you know. Now, anybody can pluck and play, but you actually you have to have that talent born into you. It's got to come natural, you know. Some people just don't have that. I got the natural for drums. I love playing drums. I bounce a lot, though. The more I bounce, the better rhythm I get. Yeah, I'm hoping Eddie finds the rest of those audios and sends me any of them that pertain to me, because I'm gonna try to make a copy of them so I can have them, put them on a disc just in case I need it, because I got a feeling I will. But did you notice Green Thing talking about scamming people, Nikki? And in the same sentence, she's trying to scam me out of my property. So who would be the scammer? Did you get that when she said that crap? And then we already heard her trying to on the video, you know, trying to take my property, and then calling somebody a scammer in the same sentence as she's scamming somebody in. Well, my ex-boyfriend and my son-in-law and some of his friends are all in a band together. They play rock and roll. My ex-boyfriend's the lead guitarist and singer. He's pretty good though. I ought to get a hold of him one day and have him come up and play some guitar on the stream, because he's really good. And Nikki, did you notice that everything she said was lies? In by comparing what that arbitrary said, everything she said was lies. Everything. She did not tell 1 ounce of freaking truth about none of that. Like I said, I wasn't making it up. It's just she was lying on me, and I was just trying to prove that everything she was saying was lies. When you put the proof out there, somebody's a liar. So, it's all you can do. But I think going all out to, plot and plan basically a murder for hire. I mean, that's going a little too far, even for YouTube characters. Yeah, she lied about everything, and it's right there in black and white proof. But the wiggers over there, the what do you call those? The minions? You call those minions? At Whacked Out Live. See, they're not going to go look at it because they don't want to see what she did. They don't want to see that she lied, so they're not going to go look at it. That's their way of avoiding. If they ever went and looked at what she done, and what all those witnesses said she done, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, because what she said, and I got the video up on it on my I've got it shared on my channel, that everything she said, and you can go back and compare it with that report, and everything she said was lies, pure lies. Well, anybody that works with Sam and Jose, uh, you know, they're already off to a wrong start. But like I told Jose, I said, all she's doing is using you for a patsy. She's gonna leave you holding the bag, dude. When's all said and done, watch. Everybody did, Nikki, because I'm the biggest liar in YouTube, see? And so therefore, everybody took her word because nobody basically knew her, and they know me. And of course, I'm the biggest liar in YouTube. And so they had no reason to go look at it. Nobody would go look at it. I put the link up. I didn't think they wanted to click the link. So that's why I screenshot it. I put it up in screenshots. That way they could read it. They wouldn't have to click a link. But and there's no way that posting that is going to harm her because that thing has been out on the World Wide Web for way over a year now. I just happened to stumble across it. And I'm sure she still does have a teacher's license. I'm sure she does. Uh, because it never went through upper authority, so a court system, or she wouldn't have. Matter of fact, Nikki, you can we could contact the what do you call that? The big school board over all the schools, and let them know what she's threatening to do to me. Ain't no, they'll take her license in. Ain't nobody gonna ever hire her anyway. Not once they see her reports, because they'll go check her records. And once they check her records and they find that, they're not going to want to hire her. She keeps messing with me, and I will do that. And see, she tries to say that that's blackmailing. When I say something like that, that's what she calls blackmailing. Oh no, higher up than that, Lisa. Higher up than that. That if she fucks with me one time, I will go higher up than that. And then I'll demand to wonder why that actually it's DIFUS that would have been called, because that's a business, and they have a different CPS operation that monitors them, for schools, daycare centers, things like that that watch kids. See, they got a whole different CPS outfit above. It's higher up. It's higher up than the regular ones. Okay, they come and take your kids out of your home and shit. Becca, it's no problem. I expected people to doubt me. Like I said, they had went so far and pushed the agenda that I'm the biggest liar in YouTube. Nobody had any reason to believe me. Nobody, friends or not, nobody had any reason to believe me because I'm the biggest liar in YouTube, according to them. But I wanted people to see the truth. That's all I wanted was them to see the truth. I didn't wish harm on anybody. I don't wish harm on her. I don't wish harm on her dog. I don't even wish harm on that old man she had arrested and lied and said he was exposing himself to her. I kind of felt sorry for that old man. And that was one of her neighbors. So I imagine a lot of her neighbors probably don't like her. If people on YouTube don't like you, you got neighbors that don't like you. I mean, I do. Everybody knows I've got psycho neighbor, but he's mine. Well, that was my point, Nikki. She's crying about me giving a cat away to two kids, and the whole time she's out there abusing children, which is way worse. It's even way worse than Sam abusing them dogs, abusing a child, babies, little bitty children. I told you, it says right in that report that child was undersized. It was a second grader, a special needs child that was undersized. And then she couldn't explain. She couldn't even explain how she got on top of the child. Remember, she told the chat that she was going to wrap her arms around it and cuddle it. That's not what she told the school board. That ain't what she told them. Right there in the records, she told them. And matter of fact, 15 seconds of that video, the security video, was gone. And that was the 15 seconds, which was a picture of her getting on top of the child. Yes, they're special needs children, Nikki. They're not even normal kids. They're kids that have issues. And I don't even think she needs to be teaching normal children, much less special needs ones. Oh, and then she says that she's specialized in the talented and gifted. I didn't see that on none of her records. I even found out how much a year. You know how much money she makes a year, Nikki? She makes, when she's teaching, she makes 90 to 100,000 a year. I'm not kidding. She makes a lot of money. No, that's not what she told them. That's what I'm saying. See, and I can prove that she's saying something else different now because I got the videos of it, and I got it saved too. It ain't just if they take it off YouTube, it don't make a fuck. I got it saved. That's right. But but right, exactly. Because according to the school board rules, you're not supposed to put a hand on a student. There was a payphone, and they said it in that report, was on the wall right over there close to her. All she had to do was pick up that phone and call security, okay, and let them handle it. That's why she wants to sue me, Nikki. And when she does, I'm going to countersue her. And I guarantee you, the house she's in, it's worth way more than the property I got that she's going to try to sue me for. Because I will countersue. I've got a really good lawyer, by the way. He lets me pay him out too. Well, hell, she illegally drew all that fucking unemployment. She drew unemployment all summer. That 600 that they was giving out for COVID and that extra. She drew all that illegally. Yeah, they'll make her pay that back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what she got in trouble for. That's what she got kicked out of that one school for, was screaming at that special needs child. And it said, oh, she said that kid threw a toy and hit these kids. It says right in that report that the kid did throw that little Tykes ride on toy, but it did not hit any child. It says it right in that report. So every incident that she said was a freaking lie. Yeah, it was no, it was 5 days. 5 days, Nikki. Go read it again. It was 5 days from the time they took her out of one school and they put her over in that other school, and then she turned right around and hurt a child there too. That was 5 days apart. But both of those schools were in the same district. That's all I wanted to talk about was the facts today. Facts. Proven facts. Well, I know. How did Jose come up with a lot of money all of a sudden yesterday? Did you see that? Oh, I forgot though. He gets that. Never mind. It was the third. It was the third. Yep, he just got his check. His parents sent him his money. That's how come he had money. Never mind. I got that part figured out. But she probably sent him some too. Yeah, it was only 5 days. I memorized that freaking report because I knew she'd go come back and lie about it. Yeah, all 74 pages. I memorized that shit. And all of the witnesses. And all of the witnesses. You see how many, what was it, 5 witnesses? They didn't go over and pounce on that kid. They were right there too, you know. If that's what you're supposed to do, why didn't they go do that? See, they wasn't about to take no blame for her. They spilled. They told everything they knew because they wasn't about to go down with her. They wasn't going to go down with the sinking ship. Yeah, I don't either. He's got me blocked over there anyway. Him and Sam and they've all got me blocked. Tally, you know. I let them in my channel, but they don't let me in theirs, which is okay. I don't care. It just means they don't get my view because I don't. There's nothing really going on in any of those channels anyway that are worth listening to. But all I really want was for everybody to see the truth about that whole ordeal and to know that I was not lying and I was not making any of it up. None of it. That's all I wanted to basically clear my name. Of course, Tina says that my name ain't worth mud around in the community. I guess it's not, but I keep telling her she ought to go do her own live streams. You know, if she don't like what's going on to everybody else's, all she does is grouch, then she should go do her own live streams. She'd probably got to get a lot of people in their first day. That sounds good, Lisa. I was out of my hot chocolate stuff, so I had the Hills Brothers cappuccino, the white caramel something chocolate, white chocolate caramel or something. I don't know. It's really good though. That's just as good. It's just as good. But I'll just stay hid from them. They got to find me to cut brake lines. I'll just stay hid. I'm really good at that. I've learned how to hide really well. And I got plenty of places in the boonies I can go camp out at and hide anytime I want. And they'll never find me there, believe me. Yeah, you do a really good job too, Nikki, of it. So you should have a lot when you do your next community review, you should have a lot of content on it. There's Rodders. I guess old Scammy's sleeping in this morning. I think he was up about 3 o'clock this morning doing a uh some kind of stream. I don't know. Whatever it was, I didn't watch it. I saw it pop up. I went to sleep. I just wake up, go to the bathroom, go back to sleep. Yeah, hey Rodder, seriously? Hey, I was backing up one time, and I'm not kidding. Backing out of the driveway where I lived, and right across on the other side of the driveway wasn't nothing but a hill, straight freaking down, right? And I went to back out, hit the brakes, and the master cylinder went out. And before, I mean, I had to think quick. I knew I had no brakes. I just grabbed that fucking shifter and put that shit. I just pulled it all the way down just to make it stop. And believe it or not, that stopped me, kept me from going over that hill. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I don't think I seen Tally around unless he was on Sam's deal because I wasn't watching it. But uh, I think he might have finally, after a couple of weeks, went to bed and got him some sleep because he'd been up night and day for weeks on end. So I think it finally caught up to him. Remember, that's what Rick was doing too. That's why I'm thinking Tally's on the shit again. I used to race when I had my race car rodders. I loved it. I've always had a need for speed, but now that I'm old, I drive like a grandma. But I've been in a lot of car wrecks, a lot of them. Not I wasn't driving either, but I was driving in a couple, but not bad ones. The worst ones somebody else was driving. Yep. Yeah, we had an old county line road marked off quarter mile when I was up in Indiana. That's where I raced my race car was there. Me and my husband built it together. We got into an argument one day. You know what he did? Went out there and he yanked every fucking plug wire off of that damn thing. Well, there wasn't a firing order on the books for it because the freaking it had a different block and a different heads, and everything was different on it. It's all put together. So I had to go piston by freaking piston, man. He didn't think I was smart enough to do that and rewire all them wires. Because honestly, there wasn't a firing order for it. No, none of the fire. I tried all the Ford firing orders. Nothing worked on it. So then I said, "Fuck it. Get the number one piston top dead center, and then bump that key. And each time one comes up, there's your next wire. Plug it up. Keep bumping that key. The next one comes up will be your third one, and you keep going around till you get them all put back on where they go." And if it jumps time, their boards are real good too because you can always pull that. You can do it on Chevys too, actually, but you can pull that distributor and turn it 180 out, and it'll start and run. It won't run good. It'll be missing, but it will start and run. Like if you just got to go to the parts house to get some parts. Yeah, I think firing orders was the first thing I learned to do on a car, and the second thing was hot wiring. I learned how to hot wire. That was the second thing I learned. And then after that, it just all came natural. One thing, then another. Mm. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky to be here, Lisa. Like I said, we did a lot of that shit too, but I was only actually, there was other cars that were actually faster that should have beat me, actually should have won. And they didn't due to the driver. not being able to double clutch his clutch very well. Let's put it that way. He wasn't good on going through them gears. And we didn't use nitrous and shit back then. I don't even think they'd heard of it back then. So we didn't have none of that. And all my friends, everybody I knew, built cars, built racing cars. Some of them would just race and blow the motor up just so they could rebuild it better. Oh, your best friend? Oh, okay. Well, I got a friend named Angie. They were playing chicken, uh, going out to Grapevine Lake. I was coming back. They were going, and somebody else that was traveling along with them wanted to play chicken, and they were in one of them Volkswagen things, and it luckily killed the driver, smashed her head in like a watermelon. But the but she flew out. She had her bathing suit on, but she flew out. She was in the back seat, and the top was down on it. It was convertible. She flew out of it, and she scooted down the highway on her front, and then it flipped her over to her back. She tore her whole bathing suit off of her. But man, she had road rash all over, probably 90% of her body. Then she was cut up around her forehead. They had to stitch her whole face and head back together. It was horrible looking. She still got the scars from it. Hey, she's another one that's lucky at the casino. She's got one machine she plays, and at least once a month she'll jackpot it for about $5,000. She was pretty good too, but she only played that one machine. She didn't play nothing else. And she would be betting the minimum, the 40-cent freaking bet, and jackpot every time. She wasn't even betting the max. She'd probably got a bigger jackpot if she had it been, but she never was. Yeah, my friend, she still got scars, on her face and stuff, but never healed up very very good. I mean, they're still there. You could still tell she was ripped to pieces and back. Is Farrah Fawcett still alive? Because I think she got a lot of facelifts and stuff, and she should be getting pretty old by now. I just stopped racing because when I moved away from there, I'd already got rid of my race car, and so I just haven't raced since. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, because I couldn't remember if she died or not. I know I seen pictures of her before she got all that work done on her, all them facelifts done, and no makeup and shit, and she was horrible looking. Well, hell, look at me. I throw a little makeup on. I don't look half bad. See, look at my icon. Look, got a little makeup on. I look good. See, look at that queen up there. See, she's pretty, ain't she? That looks just like me right there. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to try to I need to do a face swap and put my face on Troll Queen. I think that would look good. Nikki, I may have to get you to do that. See if you could put just my face in that face area and leave the rest of my Troll Queen there and just put my face in it. I like to see what that comes out looking like. That would really annoy Tina, Miss Tina. She would really have a fit cow then. Oh, damn. Yeah, I always liked her. Well, rest in peace, Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett Majors, I believe, was her whole name, wasn't it? Wasn't it Farrah Fawcett Majors? And see, look at all these people try to say that I got dementia and shit, and I can't remember. I can remember shit for fucking ever. I just couldn't remember if I'd read if she passed away or not. Yep, it'll do that. Especially if all they do is go in there and take a biopsy, and that shit'll spread. That's why I was hoping it didn't spread when they took that biopsy on my nose. I think it did. That's why they had to cut that chunk out so big, and that was just a little while later. I mean, it was that quick. That'd take nearly my whole nose off my face. I'm lucky to have a nose at all. But it healed up. I went and saw that doctor the other day, and he said it's healed. He said it's healed up. All it's going to heal up. So what's there, the way my nose is the way it's going to be the rest of my life. So I might as well just get used to it. Yeah. Okay. So I did have it right then, didn't I? Yep. That's why I thought her last name was Majors. Okay. Thank y'all. See. Okay. Now right there, that should prove right there that I ain't got fucking dementia. If I could remember something like that, that don't mean a hill of shit about nothing. I was trying to think if I got dementia or not, but I can remember everything, pretty much anything and everything. I have one of those, like a photographic memory. If I see something, it stays in my memory bank in my brain. All I got to do is look at it. Mink. It's like taking a screenshot and it stays in my head. But I was going to say he was a good looking man too, I think, that Lee Majors was. Oh, I cut mine and did it like that, Lisa. My hair used to be long, kind of like Jesse's, all the way down past my ass. And my husband kept telling me, "You're not going to cut your hair." So he went to work one day, and when he came home, my hair looked like Farrah Fawcett's. I not only cut it, I had it bleached blonde and all streaked pretty like hers was, and styled exactly like hers. I said, "Now don't ever tell me what I'm going to do and what I ain't going to do, because I'll show you I'm going to do it." I never have liked being controlled. Probably one of my worst traits, maybe. I don't know. Damn, I'd like to go to the Bahamas, Nikki. I'm serious. Oh my God, yes. Aquanet, super hold. Hey, the purple can, Lisa. The big purple can. I'd get the big large one. It took a lot of hair. See, that's the only way I could get my hair to even look like I got hairs. Uh, Fix it up and blow it up and use a lot of hairspray on it. You talking to Lisa or me, Christian? No, me and Lisa's, according to Tina, me and Lisa, we're glued at the hip, and me and Nikki, and me and Lisa are all sisters. And Lisa's the one that corrupts me, according to Tina. So I guess I blame it on Lisa, because Tina said so. How you doing today, Christian? Good to see your smiling face. I wish you put a picture on your icon, Christian. I don't care if it's a picture of your dog or something. You should put a picture over there onto your icon thing if you know how. The dog would growl at you. Oh, you just woke up. You blame your dog, Nikki. But I was doing hair. I'm gonna say from the time I was about 10 years old. I used to do the neighbor lady's hair. She went to church, and she liked those French curls, where you tease it up, you pile it up, and you just keep stacking it up taller and taller. And her she had long hair, so hers would go up about a foot tall. And then she wrapped something around it, a foam thing around it at night when she slept, so it wouldn't mess up. But $5 was a lot of money back then, a lot of money. And she paid me $5 a week to do her hair. So I've been doing hair a long time. But I never was interested in doing it for a living. My sister was the one that went to beauty school, and then she got her license to be a teacher. Mm. And then she retired after being a manager at a McDonald's full term. After that, after she got all those degrees and did all that stuff, I guess she decided she didn't want to do hair anymore. So she went and got her job uh, as a manager at McDonald's and retired there, what, 20 years later or whatever. And then now she's went to work for a school system. I might have to get a hold of her. I forgot she worked for a school system, school board. Yeah, the beehives, those two, Lisa. But I did them really, really well. I used those, not the bobby pins, but those the hair pins, the ones that were wider, spread out wider, and I used those to hold it in place. I'd tease them and twirl them under and roll them, then I'd tack them with those pins, and then spray it again. And then I'd just keep going around doing the whole freaking head. So I was pretty good at doing hair. I could do perms. I could do any of that stuff, but I can't do my own, if that makes sense. My hair always looked like crap because I could not do my own. Whoa, let's see. Oh, yeah. Perfect. I'm trying to see if I can. Hmm. I don't know how to change it up here, though. I know I got it. Yeah, that works, Nikki. See, that looks good. Yeah, that looks real good. That's cool. And I'll make me a T-shirt with that face on it too. Oh yeah, the rat tail combs. I still like those combs, Lisa. Dang, Sour just went live. Darn it. Yeah, I'm not sure how to go about changing the picture while because I'm on the phone. I don't think I can actually. Oh, I found it. Oh, hang on. I gotta do something else. Darn it. Hmm. Hmm. Well, it's not giving me an X to where I can exit out. Copy. Share. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Well, it's not gonna let me change it right now, Nikki. I gotta go delete something out first. I'll change it before I go up again. The dots, yeah, that's where I went. It says edit audio avatar, okay? And I went to that, but it doesn't have the X so I can remove a picture because I got too many pictures in there. Hmm. It's not gonna let me change it. I'm gonna have to do it before I come up next time, Nikki. I'm on the phone and yeah, I told y'all yesterday the phones and there's two updates. After it gets done with that one, Benny, the next day it's gonna pull another one on you. It's what mine did. Two updates in one day. Okay, Juan, if you're still here, I put your wrench on you. I just went back and looked, and Juanito didn't have his wrench. So Juanito got his wrench. All right, Lisa. That's what I'm doing, having a smoke. Having a smoke and a toke and a coffee. Oh, oh. Nothing's melting out there yet. Ain't no sun out. Maybe in a little while. It ain't even melted that snow off the top of my mirrors on my van. I could see everything from right here. I could see my whole van, everything right in my view. Oh, is Sam on the panel? Is he just playing, or maybe he's playing a replay of him? Yeah, we can go over there if y'all want to. You can always mute the top if you don't want to hear him on the top. I don't know if it's really him. He might just be replaying something on Sam. But we can go over there if y'all want to. I've been on for over 3 hours. Let's go over and I'll get on his panel and I'll change my icon when I go to get up there if it'll let me. I guess everybody's got the link to Sour One's channel. Come over there, Sour One. Dickie, if you want to drop his link, you can. We're going to go over there and talk a little bit because they ain't no need us dumping over top each other. You know what I'm saying? Okay, one. Yeah, I already had my bowl already, so I'm okay. I'll go over there and get him to rage quit, Nikki. I'll see you guys over there. Thank y'all for coming in. I love you guys. And remember, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Anyway, bye bye, y'all.